Hello. It's 8:04 Central Time. Let's get it. NBA show Friday editions, as always. Fridays are the most fucked version. And
oh shit, wasn't I supposed to do it today?
Yeah, but it's whatever. I was just gonna if Luke hops on, I'll just let it run and I can cancel it through my phone.
It's all good. There's no hoops on last night. I'm down so bad today.
Same, dude. I woke up so late.
I had so much booze and Indian food last night.
I hate Indian food. I don't know how
I
you
love
did that.
Indian food.
That's so gross.
It was
Curry
home cooked. It was fuck, dude.
I like might throw up.
I had so much. Yeah. You know what day it is today, Cyro?
What day is it today?
I believe a team called the Chicago Bulls play basketball. Counting down the hours. T-minus 10 hours from now.
Is it an upset? Is it an upset if the Heat win or the Bulls win? Because I feel like it's the Heat. If they win, it's an upset because everyone wants the Bulls or is picking the Bulls to win.
You know, to be honest, what's up, Jay Johnson? To be honest with you, I've seen the opposite. I've actually seen so many people take the Miami Heat because the Miami Heat are better than the Bulls, unfortunately. But I do not think it would be an upset if the 7 seed beats the 10 seed. So
who's the 10 seed? Oh, yeah.
Or the 9th seed. Are we the 10th seed? Yeah, we're the 10th seed.
It's weird because I look at the situation. And let me just cue something up about it. It's literally interesting. What do you think about this? Because is Miami... What Miami are we going to get? I just think it's...
Yeah, I think we're going to get the normal Miami. And the normal Miami is a team that is aging quickly, that needs dire help, but they have a couple of players named Jimmy, Bam, and Tyler that are...
Tyler did go off. Tyler had his greatest game I had seen since his rookie season. Last game.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
no, it was like a figure. Fuck? It was a figure of speech saying that what's his
chicken?
Yeah, he was look at that during his rookie year where it was every other game he was cooking people. That this past playing game, even though they didn't win, it felt like old Tyler, vintage Tyler Hero. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I just felt he just felt like he had that swagger again.
I felt like he actually had no swagger.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Tyler Hero's. Yeah. I mean.
Well, I did watch. I'm trying to think. Okay. I think so. Remember, I told you I had work, so I only got to see the first half and a little bit of the third quarter of this game, and then tuned in right as it ended the Heat. Atlanta, and I think it was the first half that I thought Tyler was cooking. I think that was when the Heat were closer in the game, so maybe in the second half he tanked it, and that's why you think that.
They came back in the third. The first half was still pretty desperate. They kind of clawed back before the second half ended, but then Atlanta just went on a nice little run. But yeah, Tyler Hero's he's a bucket. So I think outside of Lowry, it was probably their maybe by far is rude, but I think he probably was by far their second best player. So yeah,
Lowry was cooking though, like he hadn't cooked before.
Yeah, hopefully he's full and he's got no more ingredients left to cook with. He's got to hit the grocery store this weekend on his way to Cancun. So actually, it wouldn't make sense for him to hit the grocery store. He's ready to hit Cancun, and he's ready to eat and booze. And so hopefully he's out of ingredients and he's just getting takeout right now. And
what is the purpose of this reference?
He's a big boy. He likes his food, and he cooked all the food. He's about to go to Cancun, right? He cooked all of his food that he had available to him on Tuesday night. So he's got no more ingredients. It's like moving out last week. Like I got no food, so I got to go get takeout. So I'm gonna be unsatisfied because I gotta eat shit. That's what Kyle Lowry's gonna do tonight. He's gotta eat shit. No, I'm just kidding.
That was just a horrendous. I don't know where to go from there, but what I will say is I like the current situation, and I think Chicago should win this pretty handily because, like,
Wow.
Miami's inconsistent in, like, I see what you're saying is that, like, it's literally in the sense that okay, Miami ended the season bad. Like in comparison,
not really. Oh, to last year where they were the 1
yeah,
seed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, or even I'm pretty sure they started the year pretty decent this year, was it, or did they start slow?
I think they started really slow.
Yeah, but
Clawed their way back.
There was a point where I think they were like the 4th seed or something like that, or like the 5th seed. Like they were out of the bubble, you know, or the play-in. So I think, and also Chicago went on a tear.
Yeah, but then we faltered at the end. Because we could have climbed up actually to 7. So
you sound upset.
Well, yeah, I would like to be the 7 seed and rather than the 10 seed. Oh my god, if we win this game, we got the Bucks. Dude, watching the Bulls Bucks last year was a nightmare. I think we got
Jay
2
Johnson
from them.
say that was a fake ass comeback.
It was. It wasn't really. The only reason it was a real comeback is because the Atlanta Hawks are also a shitty, desperate team. Just like all the teams in the play-in are shitty, desperate teams, excluding the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, and I guess the Lakers. So there's 2 teams.
All right, let's do something real quick, and that is we're gonna call Luke right here.
We're gonna all take a 5-minute nap on the show. Everybody watching, we're all gonna nap. We're all gonna take a nice nap.
How tired are you? What time
I'm actually not tired. I went to bed like before midnight. I'm not tired. I'm just
wow. You're impressive. I went to sleep at 3 a.m. Woke up at 7:15.
Yeah, I'm not in college. I got like I'm an adult, dude. I got a
I'm an adult too. I'm going to work.
Kids to feed.
I'm going to work, boy.
I got a wife to.
I got to be out
coddle.
work in an hour and 15 minutes.
That's so shitty. Well, I'm already at work, so fuck you.
Also, I was making my schedule. My classes are going to be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday. On Tuesdays and Thursday, 3 to 7, and then the other ones like 5 to 8 off Wednesdays.
Nice. Luke, you're a fucking cocksucker, motherfucker.
Dude, this kid, for being a lawyer and stuff like this, does not have the skills necessary to wake up. What if court starts at 8 a.m, boy? You're gonna lose a lot of clients not waking up, Luke.
If I had $1 for every time Luke said I'm hopping on tomorrow and didn't, we'd have a studio paid for in advance.
Guys, no. You guys don't know. The greatest was Luke, like out of the blue. He hadn't been on. He sent in the "I'm back," like he's Michael Jordan.
That doesn't come. Doesn't wake up.
And then he doesn't wake up for the next day. He makes a whole ordeal that he's coming back for the next episode. And it sends us a text, "My bad, man. I didn't wake up."
Imagine if Michael Jordan has a presser saying "I'm back" and then just misses the whole freaking year.
Or just the first, like
the first game. He doesn't show up to the first game.
He's like, "Guys, I haven't played baseball. They got a lot later tee times." Like,
yeah, sorry, I was held up at the course.
Yeah. That was just the stupidest shit we ever just did right there. But no, that I'm back will just always be forever the greatest.
Yeah.
All right, we got some Rudy Gobert. We got some Raptors news. Andrew Wiggins cleared to game 1.
True.
Mike Brown named coach of the year.
True.
We kind of did our NBA play-in snapshot for the first game.
True.
And Carlick, Jones, and Kenny Lofton headline first team All NBA with Jay Huff and Neemias Queta.
Let's go.
Second team is Jamarie Bouye, Sharif Cooper, Darius Days, My Fondu Cavangeli, and Luka Šamanić. Third team, Justin Anderson. Wow. Chris Chiozza. Yeah. I didn't know he was still in America. Chris Chiozza, Musa Diabate, Xavier Moon, and Isaiah Mobley.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh,
cool.
You know what debate I got onto the internet last night? You'll like this one. You ready?
Yeah.
AJ Johnson decommits from Texas, joins Australia's Next Stars. And this is, you're thinking, why would he leave? First off, why would you go to Texas, which is the third?
Fuck you.
First off, it's the third basketball conference. Dude, the SEC is the third best college basketball conference. It's not even the best college.
When did Texas join the SEC?
This summer.
Oh, that's so gay. Oh no.
You remember they just paid in advance to leave this summer.
Who's the other team joining them? Oklahoma or
Oklahoma.
You guys? Dude, I hate that.
It's after this season. It's after this upcoming season. So they're leaving a year earlier. It was supposed to be 25, but they're leaving in 24 now.
I hate college conferences. They've ruined it all.
Do you have sports-induced asthma or legit asthma?
I have legit asthma, as in like my lungs are pieces of shit.
No, my aunt has asthma. Like she like wakes up in the middle of the night. Like
that's exactly what happens to me every single night, and I hate it.
And like you like have like almost like you can't breathe. You're having
I can't breathe at all. Yeah, I wake up and I can't breathe at all. Yeah.
You have asthma attacks, right?
Fuck, is that an asthma attack? I guess.
Yeah,
I do have asthma attacks. I guess I have them every night.
Mixed season. Okay, so the whole reason I brought this whole article up, that like it's of somewhat relevancy right here, and this is why this is kind of our draft news right here. And I got in a little debacle, not even debacle, friendly debate with a couple Aussies and from down under.
Mm-hmm.
But one second, this is just taking forever to load. Here we go.
Oh, it was on TV the other night?
Your mom?
Along Came Polly.
I watched that with Nikki the other day.
Movie.
Great movie. Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You know the scene where they play basketball? On the shirt. On the shirtless.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. It wasn't Along Came Polly. Yeah, Seymour Hall. Yeah, that's a great movie too. This is one we were talking about recently with Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz.
Oh,
he jerks off in it, and she puts it in his head.
There's Something About Mary.
Yeah.
What a great movie. That's a great movie. There's Something About Mary is a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So the reason the whole AJ Johnson thing is interesting is, what is the G League Ignite's future? Because right here, this team's roster: Scoot Henderson, London Johnson, Mojave King, CD Sissoko, Babacar San, and Effie Abu-Gidi. I don't know if I said those names correctly, but and they've sent Dyson Daniels, Jaden Hardy, Marjon Beauchamp, Jalen Green, Dacian Nix, Isaiah Todd, and Jonathan Kuminga to the NBA. But a lot of people are willing to question the league's approach. For starters, all this money to develop players who would just develop somewhere else. What's the point? The idea of keeping these players out of rival non-NCAA options like Overtime Elite or the Australian Next Stars program would help the market for the next level, but the G League isn't playing packed houses. Meanwhile, NIL money is a factor in college basketball. From a marketing perspective, the G League Ignite's biggest impact was allowing Victor Wembanyama to have an opponent to play in America over a 2-game span. That's all. And then you got, given the expense, paying Henderson might be one thing, but most of the other players are fringe prospects. One league source wondered, why are we paying almost $500,000 for a two-way guy? Secondly, there's a deeper question. Is this program even good at developing players? You give them a mulligan for the first year in the middle of the pandemic, but the Ignite team objectively was a mess last year, and they barely look better this year. And nobody that John Hollinger spoke to believes his team is well coached or well ran. And he's frequently offered the opinion before he can get around to asking it. And Hardy looks a million times better on the Dallas G League team than he did a year ago. So scouts are almost putting an asterisk next to Ignite players' number, presuming they'll play better almost anywhere else. And the thing is that unlike NCAA games or the Australian Next Star program, they're not playing for anything that matters. Every game is a combine for them. And that was the same critique for Overtime Elite. And the Ignite left the showcase with the worst record, worst scoring margin. And Henderson only played 6 games. I mean, look, it's just if you for the record, he said that Henderson looked a lot better, but if he was comparing to LaMelo Ball, who had insane personal growth in Australia, which isn't true. He spent the entire year screwing around, jacking up 40-foot threes, but it's not worth it, it seems. What are your thoughts?
I hate them all. I don't hate them all. I think they're all pretty stupid. Let's get that retainer out of there. But who watches this ever in any ever? Why? There's no reason to. It's not good basketball, and it's just a 1v1 combine. I don't understand it. I know you're a big advocate for going to Australia. I don't even understand that. I
make so much
college. Go to college. Enjoy college. Enjoy.
I mean, with NIL makes sense, but I'd only go to college if certain programs gave me the scholarship. I'd want to go to a Nova, a Florida State, a Bama that actually get NBA players ready. I go to University of Kansas. If I was a D1 top 5, 5-star recruit, I ain't going to Kansas,
Why?
Because it's going to hurt my draft stock. Bill Self doesn't prepare players for the NBA. If I go to
so don't go to Kansas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got to get a scholarship to go to the places from the schools that teach NBA players. And with that being said, there's also guys that they don't want to go to college. They don't like school. They don't want to deal with that bullshit, and they rather. I'm just saying, if I got an offer, they're like, here's $2 million in NIL. You go play for Oregon State.
Hell yeah.
And I get a $750,000 offer from a team in Italy in the second division to be a starter, or I get an offer for $600,000 to be a role player in a reserve, or to earn my minutes playing in the Australian, Next Stars program.
Yeah. I think the NBL and a team in Italy would be so much more beneficial than going to the G League Ignite or the Overtime Elite or whatever.
It just comes down to if you want to be a 4-year player in college, I think college is so for you. But if you just want to go 1 year because you have to, and you want to be the best basketball player you can, going to the overseas program is best than the OT, the Overtime Elite, the G League, and the NCAA.
Take a guy like GG Jackson. Do you think GG
His dad was a former NBA player, so it's different.
Okay.
He knew what to do.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he enjoyed living it up at the Cox, getting with, chatting up some birds, chatting up some co-eds.
Wait, Jared Jackson Jr. went to South Carolina?
GG Jackson?
Oh. What did I hear? JJ Jackson. GG Jackson, he was a local boy, and he wanted to go somewhere where he could get as many touches as he wanted.
Oh, so I feel
that's why I said second division. You can go get that overseas, going to a lower level of basketball. Kellyan Hayes was a lottery pick playing in second division German basketball.
Yeah, he's panned out perfectly for where he was drafted. Pick number 7.
I mean, there's plenty of other guys
Well, so
Dude,
if I'm gonna suffer in
look at this. I'm
Germany,
trying to like show. I have like an itch right here in my stomach, and I was trying to show it, but like I have no proper angle, and it looked like I was about to show my cock on camera.
if I'm
Yeah.
Killian Hayes, well, he's different. He's an international folk. Why would I go suffer in Germany, live as an adult when I could go to Florida State University, be their starting point guard, that,
Because you'll
as
be the
MC
better.
says, and just they do a great job. They always have a great, solid, especially defensive team that prep you for the NBA. I would rather be like
But the
in
thing is,
college than living a life in Germany at 18 years old when it's like, well, but that is also not really, college isn't college here in Europe, in France, Germany, in Germany, in France, in Paris. It's not the same as going to school in, how do you say, Kansas?
it just comes down to that. Like, I personally think if you're, arguably, if you want to be the best basketball player, you want to be. Dude, how did you put where'd you get have another fucking cap?
I want to hear the list of
My dog
successful
back to back
NBL
two separate
players.
caps.
Do we have a list of successful NBL players to
Torrey
back
Craig,
your
Jay
point?
Sean Tate,
Okay.
Ousmane Jang, Josh Giddey.
Okay.
Okay.
So 4.
Kai Soto. You got yourself.
Kai Soto, no. Kai Soto's not in the NBA.
Aaron Baines, Jock Landell.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure did Daniel Tice play there? Basically every Xavier Cooks. Xavier Cooks, he just signed MVP. Daniel Tice did not play.
Yeah. So 7.
No, there's more. Shut the fuck up.
Do you want to hear a list of successful players coming out of college?
Al Harrington, Steve Blake. Ready? You ready? Okay. Al Harrington, Steve Blake, Steven Jackson. All right. Luke Langley, Patty Mills, Aaron Brooks, Andrew Bogut. All right. Josh Childress, Joe Ingles, Alonzo G. All right. All these guys have played there. What's it called? Let's see if anybody. Oh, Terrence Ferguson. All right. Jordan McRae. All right. There's way more. Lamar Patterson. You got, who's that guy? The Jack White. All right. On the Nuggets. Okay.
Do you want to hear the NBA list?
Dude, I just gave you so many people.
Oh, all right. So let's go. We'll start it with James Worthy. We'll go Shaq next. We'll go Mark Aguirre. We'll go. Oh, this is a very old list. My point won't hit the same. Bob Cousy.
Yeah, I have no idea where you're going with this.
Bob Pettit.
Jasmine, stop.
Shane Battier. Zion, Kyrie. This is the oldest list ever, but Hakeem, Artis Gilmore. This isn't hitting the same because these are all really fucking old players.
Already.
My point is for the Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Tyler Hansbrough. My point is for the Aaron Flalo, Willie Cauley-Stein, DeAndre Ayton, John Morant, Kelly Olynyk, Lonzo Ball, Malcolm Brogdon, Jalen Suggs, Joakim Noah, Gordon Hayward, Josh Hart, Fred VanVleet, Brandon Roy.
All right, this segment has lost its value.
Well,
we're moving on.
The point is, like, for the 12 successful NBL players, there's like 12,000 successful college basketball players. So it's like, I don't know if that point is necessarily true.
You're the worst thing known to man.
I'm just saying, I don't like cool. The NBL is cool. I'm just saying.
So right here, we got ourselves the NBA playoffs play-in bracket, and let's choose the upsets. I don't think I got the Bulls winning tonight. And I also got the. This one's tough. I guess Thunder.
Wow.
Who you got out of those two?
I'm going Timberwolves Heat.
All right. So then we'll go over here. How the fuck are we supposed to do the 1 and 8 and the 2 and 7 if we both completely disagree?
We'll go to yours. Go through yours.
All right. This is how I expect the playoffs to go. First round, Nuggets versus the Thunder. It's going to be the Nuggets right there in 6 games. I'm not going to say the game amounts because that's just going to be so like overdrawn. I got Suns beating the Clippers. I got Kings beating the Warriors. Lakers beating the Grizzlies. I got the Celtics beating the Hawks, but I think the Hawks can also shock the world.
Stupid. So stupid.
I got the Sixers beating the Nets, but I can also believe the Nets shocking Joel Embiid. Dude, if Joel Embiid lost in the first round, would everyone say he's a fake MVP?
I mean, yeah, people are already saying it. He would never hear the end of that, but it won't happen, so it's okay.
Would you? I would laugh so hard.
I wouldn't.
Dude, you know Philadelphia would be over. Like Joel would not be on that roster anymore.
They'd have to sell. We'd probably head on over to. Why can't I think of the city that starts with an S? Seattle. They'd be the Seattle 76ers if they lose in that round.
And then we got Knicks versus the Cavs, which I'm going to go Cavs. Bucks versus the Bulls. And that'll be my first. I mean, Bucks, Bucks. Sorry.
Oh, fuck,
yeah. I mean, Bucks versus Bulls. I got Bucks winning.
Holy cow. Okay.
Run through yours.
Well, it might get a little dicey because now you got to remember yours, but all right. I'll start in the East, actually. I'm going to go Bucks over the Heat. Although that one might be a fun 6-game series. I'm going to take the Cavs over the Knicks, the Sixers over the Nets, the Celtics over the Hawks. There will be no upsets. And then I will take the Milwaukee Bucks, and I will take the Boston Celtics. And then I will take this one could go either way. I'm going to go Milwaukee. I'm going to go Milwaukee as my Eastern Conference team. Now in the West, I really, really want to take Timberwolves over Nuggets or even the Thunder over the Nuggets. So we'll get back to that one. I'm going to go Lakers over the Grizzlies, the Warriors over the Kings, the Suns over the Clippers, the Suns over whoever they play, the Warriors, Lakers series.
It is a hard one.
Damn, I'm so sorry. I have to go with the Golden State Warriors. And then I'm going to take the Golden State Warriors over the Phoenix Suns.
Are you doing your whole fucking playoffs?
And I'm taking the Golden State Warriors over the Milwaukee Bucks. And
why did you just do your whole fucking prediction? We just did a first round, you goddamn asshole.
Yeah, well, I want to do the whole thing before it starts. So I'm so close to calling the 8-1 seed.
So basically, this is how I see it. It's either going to be the Milwaukee Bucks out the East. I have no belief in anybody except the Milwaukee Bucks to win it from the Eastern Conference. And then out the West, I think it's either going to be the Nuggets or the Lakers.
All right, just because you said that, I'm going to take whoever wins in tonight's play-in over the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs.
If the Denver Nuggets make it to the Western Conference final or if they make it to the NBA Finals. Oh, no. If they make it to the NBA Finals or if they lose in the Western Conference Finals to the Lakers, you you will have to apologize to me.
Okay.
You will never ever doubt the Denver Nuggets again. Now,
Yes, I agree
if
with
the
you.
Denver Nuggets exit anytime before the Western Conference Finals,
Let's call it the first round or second round against Phoenix because that's bound to happen. But I'll be nicer.
Well, I think
if Phoenix beats them, but
Yeah.
if they don't, if the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs,
you're like the Clippers. Or you?
what?
I don't know. We're done.
What I'm saying is when the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs, I'm gonna have some comments for you. I'm gonna create a clippage of every Denver Nugget take I've had all year. And I'm gonna play it the whole episode. We're not even gonna recap anything on Monday. It's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be a compilation.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
So let's get into Pirtle for the week because I gotta go to work in a few minutes. I gotta take a shower and then go to work. Also, like taking all this stuff down, and also, you're gonna have to spend before like we build the studio, like deciding a theme.
Oh, cool.
Well, because like we're gonna go to Home Depot and like grab shit. Like we'll make like a sitting area.
Let's do 18. Let's do a Renaissance theme.
Like have a spike and chain.
Let's have no basketball stuff.
Yeah, dude, those girls on Twitter that are thirst traps.
Oh, in general or
In general, like, dude,
okay.
so many of them. Like, I'll be on Twitter and like people I follow, dude. The NBA fans are obsessed. Like these girls who are like,
oh, the
new outfit.
Oh, are you talking about overtime?
No, but there's a bunch of that. She's one of them, but everyone else. But they have ones like this, and they're like, "What do you think of these pictures?" And it's like 4 pictures, just their fucking tits, and then they're like, their bio is like at Jason Tatum #bleed green, and like, you know what I mean? You're like, and their last 13 tweets have nothing to do with fucking basketball.
They're trying,
but they have 46,000.
Nice
they have 46,000 followers. Is that Montrezl Harrell?
Jimmy Butler. Fuck.
He's got hair like that.
Oh, it's wait. It's not. It's the Southeast.
I know who it is, you idiot.
Same. I just didn't want to tell you. Fucking A. Wow. Good week for Magic point guards in Pirtle.
Well, we guessed Cole Anthony multiple. Oh my god, it was Markelle Fultz the other day.
Yeah.
Completely forgot. You got any closing topics you want to talk about? I gotta head out.
I hope the Bulls win.
Let's call Luke one last time.
I don't know. Okay.
We have faith.
I don't know what Luke and I are going to talk about.
Whatever Luke wants to talk about. Have you seen the guest thing? We can collab with people.
Oh, yeah.
All of them look like...
Just bring someone on.
They all look like losers. I didn't do a deep dive.
Oh, whoa.
I'm slapping my dog on the nose. She didn't like it.
Understandable.
All right, she's like she has my hand. 1 second, let me get it back. I came back, it was just like all blood.
Missing a finger. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
She's really not that scary.
Everyone in Kansas is awake in your building. Oh shit. She's like, fuck you.
She didn't like that. Alrighty. There was nothing to talk about today.
There's nothing to talk about today.
Like usually,
All speculation stuff on the
it's all
playoffs.
Well, because like the offseason, like once the play-in ends, the offseason actually kind of starts. Because like half the league's out of it.
Yeah.
So I think next week we'll see. Also, I think people will get fired. I think this weekend and Monday will be. I think next week's gonna be crazy.
It is, man. There's a lot of basketball to watch this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's just because like the play-in, there's not a lot of shit going on. I think the NBA just wants focus on the play-in. So hopefully.
Yeah, hey, look at this. Some more extra games that don't matter but are entertaining at least. To prevent tanking.
Dog days are what they are. We are gonna head out. I gotta go to work, and Luke screwed us over. But I mean, what would Luke? I mean, you said it earlier. What would we talk about? Or you and Luke talk about? Luke would just suck off the
light. The Celtics. We'd go back on. Yeah.
Our clips went off yesterday.
Yeah.
Also, the channels, like I swear, in the past like week, every day or every other day, we've gained like 20 subs.
Yeah, it's been a good sub week. Good sub week.
Shorts, I think, are working.
I'll just have to crank out. Yeah, I'm just waiting for people to come into the lives. I'm gonna just crank out 30 posts a day and just get this page to 50K by Monday.
Gary V says you should be posting 30
yeah, Gary V's a fucking nerd. You'll be posting 30 posts a day. What if I would do everything to go back to your age.
He's like, you're at the most financially risk. Oh, he's like, you could be the most financially risky now if you're in your 20s. I'm jealous. I'm going to own the New York Jets.
All right, see ya.